Europe. What is it? How is it? Is it the people, the streets, or the buildings we see in Europe? But how can that be if so many things in Europe are non-European?
Do we make up a story of Europe based on its past or the present? Maybe we should consider it all. The past, present, future, its victories, its failures, its expectations, and its disappointments. Maybe something simpler, more personal, like eating piroshki sitting in a Russian store in Europe. Am I really still in Europe? We define things by recognizing familiar objects, rejecting anything unfamiliar, and associating concepts with prior knowledge. Does being in Europe but growing up in a diaspora of non-Europeans give you the same experience of growing up in Europe surrounded by Europeans? Similarly, does being European and growing up surrounded by Europeans in a non-European country make you non-European? Not essentially. So I do not have to be in Europe to experience Europe. Colonizers throughout history have traveled to non-European lands, curated their streets and land, and defined their architecture, which all still stand till this day. So what are the waters of Europe if you can experience it without even being in Europe? We're all restricted, some more than others, and some who are more European than others. Though we value experience and attempt to define places on the basis of feelings it brings forward within us, in the end, a booklet with blank pages and a few fading stamps is what defines us.
These boundaries guide us in our experience to formulate our reality. From legal to psychological barriers, they are real barriers that help us position ourselves in the realities we create. Some of us blind and some deaf to what Europe has to offer. Some of us who choose to remain silent against its hidden injustices, simply to focus on the bigger picture, to create their reality based on their backgrounds, what they know and what they cannot reject. We do this not merely to formulate our identity, but to position ourselves within the realities of others and their experiences. The European experience is as much social as it is solitary. The experience is curated together as a group while focusing on personal identities. So while personal agency is important, every action is connected and influences another.
So again, what is Europe? And who are we to define it? Everything is relative in our experiences, learning from history and looking forward to our future. Despite our differences, our paths are connected, originating differently, ending similarly, together and connected.